say about this All-Star? I mean, Bobby was incredible tonight. Teoscar was incredible. What did you see out of those two to start?
It was a really good night. Started tonight with Bobby. Retired the first 9 hitters, maybe 10, something like that. But he was just on tonight. He was on the attack. Obviously, the fastball play tonight. Aggressive team, but being able to strike the curveball when needed. The changeup was always in play. Kept him off balance, and just a really efficient, good outing. You saw some stress there in that 6th inning. That was his last hitter he was going to face, and got a big strikeout right there. 11 strikeouts. What a night from Bobby. And then Teoscar really did a nice job, and he's been kind of scuffling a little bit, but to get a fastball at the top of the zone, to drive it out to right field was huge. I know it was a big exhale for him. And then also to get a curveball first pitch, a homer to the pull side was really good. So tonight with Bobby, the way he was, Teoscar had a huge offensive night, and obviously got a little insurance from Mookie and Miggy Rowe. So just a well-played baseball game tonight.
They're talking about going back to Teoscar, obviously he's doing his job against the lefties, he saw it tonight. But how much better is he going to get?
Yeah, Teoscar's got a good track record. He's there's going to be some strikeouts in there, but there's going to be some home runs. So, to have him kind of laying in the weeds in the 6th hole, I think adds a lot of length to our lineup. And when you sort of get through the first 3, 4, 5 guys, and you've got a really dangerous hitter in Teoscar, it can be dangerous. And so tonight he proved us all right and had a big night.
Before
Bob,
the game,
you talked a lot last year about the strides he made over the course of his rookie year. Did tonight sort of show a different level you hadn't seen before?
We know that when he makes contact with the baseball, it comes off pretty hot. And today, I think that they were trying to go up in the zone. He hasn't been getting the ball up in the zone. So for him to put a really good swing, I thought it's something that we're used to seeing, and that's kind of why he's in a Dodger uniform. And also to see a breaking ball today was big. So, to go backside with the fastball, then pull a breaking ball in the air, that's kind of, I expect more of that to come.
That's about Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby?
Yeah.
Shoot, Bobby was just, sorry about that. Bobby was really good from the outset. The stuff had life, 11 punch tonight. The breaking ball was on, the changeup is always good. And, he just did a good job. I thought Will did a good job also of kind of, the fingers and kind of keeping these guys guessing. And like I said, 11 strikeouts, that's a big night.
when you have back-to-back games of these high offensive, high power games, what does that kind of do for the confidence now?
It's really good. Obviously we got Yarborough to go 3 innings yesterday. Wanted to squeeze 2 out of Michael tonight, but it takes care of the bullpen and just kind of continues to breed confidence up and down our lineup. And even, Kike didn't get any hits tonight, but made a couple nice plays out in center field, and just to kind of get guys playing. Miggy Rowe had a big homer tonight, so keep guys involved. But the top guys everyone's talking about, but those other guys got to do their part too.
You mentioned the bullpen. Just your thoughts overall on what you saw today?
The bullpen, I thought Michael got a little bit of bad luck. The swing and bunt, and then the hit batsman is something. That's not what we wanted. And then there's some walks in there. And I just felt at that point in time it was pivotal to give them a different look and getting Brazier in there to sort of kind of minimize some damage. And obviously we got Evan in there to close the door.
Maybe you kind of mentioned it there, but how important is Bobby kind of be to this big puzzle?
He's a big piece to the puzzle. I think one part is he's a top end guy. He's proving that now. And to go out there and expect to win when he's out there, and also as a big body physical pitcher, to be able to know that you're going to get 5, 6, 7 innings out of him every time he takes them out. And so that's something that's big, not only for that start day, but also the days ensuing. So you need that length, and you need those horses to get you to the season.
Does it tell you anything when he gets as many looking strikeouts as he got tonight?
Yeah, I think that's sequencing. I think that the sequencing, keeping them honest with the curveball, the changeup was on the plate. And I thought Will did a good job of sticking some pitches that were down below the zone. And there were some fastballs that were glove side to the righties that he stuck. Contreras, I think, off the top of my head. And then there were some balls arm side that he just stuck arm side. So the fastball to both sides of the plate, the changeup down below, and then stealing some curveballs. It was just an overall good sequence now.
Is that a sign of growth, that he can execute all those different things, keep guys guessing?
Absolutely. I think that, even look a calendar year ago, he wasn't able to command the fastball like he was. And, 100 is still 100, but if it's over the middle of the plate, these guys can hit it. And so now just the command is there like a more polished, seasoned veteran. So when he needs to throw a strike with his fastball, he can still command it, which is huge.
And you get the sense that your starting pitchers are almost more relaxed because your offense is producing so quickly.
I think there's something to that. To be able to catch a lead, to feel like you can be on the attack, and conversely, when you're on the offense playing catch up, it's tough. You feel like you're behind the 8 ball, and so we've done that, and it kind of gives the starters a little bit more freedom. Myself, more leash with the starter to kind of let them go a little bit longer, to manage the pen, give those guys some rest. But I do think that catching a lead with the offense and knowing we can tack on some runs later, it is big, yeah.
You already mentioned Teoscar, but he hasn't been here long. What have you seen throughout spring training, now the regular season, in the sense of his presence at the plate?
At the plate, I think he's a lot like Will Smith. I think in the sense that he's just very consistent with his mind. Whether he hits 2 homers or punches a few times in a night, he's still the same guy. Very consistent approach. I think he's been kind of working through some things mechanically, kind of holding his backside. But if he can do that, he'll be very consistent. But I think for me, I just like the consistency of the approach, the head.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.